What? Let's explain what happened there. Plus, some other events of the day. Is Bitcoin price going to crash again? People are worried. People are worried. But something else actually happened here. Microsoft shareholders voted no on a Bitcoin reserve. Come on, shareholders. Why did they do this? Well, some of them are probably just scared. Some of them may be cautious. The board recommended a no on this. So that probably explains a little bit of this BTC price drop. Some other news being that a judge has canceled Celsius sentencing. Alex Mashinsky has somehow managed to, for now, escape sentencing. Mashinsky pleaded guilty to U.S. criminal charges in 2023. So, I don't know how you guys feel about that. I'm honestly just so over all this Celsius talk. Like, this has been taking up way too much bandwidth for way too much time. And yeah, like, I think he's going to get his, and we're just going to see what happens with that. And, that's all we got to say there. It is December 10th, and Bitcoin has now dropped to 95,983. Let's pull up this full chart real quick, because we don't like this view. Let's get the full chart. BTC USD. All right, here, this is the long-term chart. I like the long-term, people. I think long-term. I like to start long-term, just so you can kind of zoom out. Sometimes you want to see things more zoomed out. Of course, that does not discount short-term moves, short-term patterns. I'm just saying I like to start zoomed out, and then we'll bring it in. So this long-term, you can see BTC kind of, when you look at it long-term, it kind of like, it calms people down. You can see the trend. This is a long-term bullish trend. Look at these all-time highs reached just a few weeks ago. And now we are sitting at just under $96,000. So long-term bullish. I'm going to pull up the 1 year. I consider 1 year more medium term than the all-time. Remember, Bitcoin has been out for over a decade now, and that is quite a long time. So 1 year is not really that long term. I consider this more medium term. And in the 1 year, you can see that we had a lot of consolidation around this 73,000 to 74,000 highs, and then lows of around 52,000. We consolidated in that range for quite a few months, actually, before recently making this push in November. And that push took us to this current spot. So let's look at the shorter term, because we're bullish on the all-time and on that 1 year. So on the shorter term, we're definitely seeing more resistance. We keep getting rejected at the 100K. And as you saw in my last video where I said, is this a dead cat? That did appear to be the case. Here on this short-term pull up to 98K, we saw some dead cat action. We dropped down to about $94,000, and now we are back. So this is still not the best, I would say. If we can't hold over 100K, we're going to trend downward. And I'm seeing supports at around the $90,000 level for Bitcoin. However, if we can get a strong move to the upside, this can be launched by some sort of catalyst, this catalyst didn't work out with the purchase of the Bitcoin for Microsoft. This did not work out. but maybe they'll get another catalyst. Um, there's other companies out there. There's always MicroStrategy and Sailor. And you know he's just in the wings, ready to go again and make another purchase. So there could be another catalyst waiting there. There's, Trump tapping Paul Atkins for SEC chair. We got to see once the administration comes in how the administration is going to approach the issue of Bitcoin. But there are some issues there. So that is why I am short-term bearish. While I maintain the long-term bullish position short-term, I am bearish until we can see a reversal of this downtrend that we have been seeing for the past 5 days. Here's the 5-day chart. You can see that there is a downtrend here. This is a downtrend, in my humble opinion. This is just one man's opinion. This is not financial, legal advice, or any sort of advice, really. This is just entertainment and speculation and commentary. Anyway, we're on a tangent. Let's get back to crypto. Looking at AVAX market cap. Market cap chart here, 18.7 billion. AVAX got smacked in the face on this 5-day chart. Was at around 22 billion market cap, dropped to the 17.74 market cap. That gives you a token price of $43.33 on AVAX. Not great, man, to be around $40 after all of this. If you can recall, we were at $40 earlier in March of this year. So AVAX holders are probably a little bit disappointed where things stand. And I don't blame you. I've been an AVAX holder myself. I might even have some AVAX somewhere. So my heart is with you guys. Let's take a look at ETH sitting at 36.21. Also a bit disappointing for ETH. We were at these levels back in June of this year, so nothing like groundbreaking for the year. Let's pull back on the all-time. ETH looks pretty solid on the all-time. If we can hold above this 3,300 to 3,400 level, I would stay bullish on the long term. But on the shorter term, and especially on this 1 month short term, I'm seeing a lot of resistance again. ETH will depend on Bitcoin a little bit, and we have to see how it does on that ETH BTC ratio, which I kind of want to pull up. Because, hey, why not? Let's just take a quick look at ETH BTC. All time, man. Let's go all time. So you're seeing it sit at 0.037 right now. Not great on the shorter term, but on the longer term, this does seem to be somewhat of a support level. I could see this recovering into this channel right here. My mouse is having some problems today. Apologies for that. So, there we go. Yeah, I could see some sort of recovery. Let's just say moving up right there in this next move. And if we can break out of this, then we could see a more longer term upside action. Anyways, I think with my mouse difficulties today, we'll leave it at that. It has been a blessing